అమెరికాలో మేకప్ ఆర్టిస్ట్ గా తన ప్రతిభతో అబ్బురపరుస్తున్నారు శ్రీమతి షరీన్ అడైర్. వందల కొద్ది మేకప్ ట్రిక్స్ ఆమె అసమాన ప్రతిభను చాటి చెబుతున్నాయి. ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇయర్ 2011, బెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఈస్ట్ బే 2010 తో పాటు పలు ప్రతిష్టాత్మక అవార్డులను అందుకున్నారు. 15 సంవత్సరాలకు పైగా ఐలాష్ ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ ఆర్టిస్ట్ మరియు శాశ్వత మేకప్ ఆర్టిస్ట్ గా ఆమె ప్రయోగాలు చేస్తున్నారు. ఏదైనా వినూత్నంగా చేయాలన్న తాపత్రయంతోనే ఈ రంగంలోకి వచ్చానని చెబుతున్నారు షరీన్ అడైర్.
Hi, my name is Shareen Adair and I am the principal trainer and master artist at the School of PMU in California and Austin, Texas. I came to the United States about 20 years ago. I was a flight attendant for Emirates Airlines and I wanted to pursue my education, so I achieved a scholarship at the San Francisco State University, and then finally at UCSF I did my bachelor's and master's in clinical research at the cancer department in UCSF until the economy crashed in 2008 and I was finally forced to become an entrepreneur. My challenges in 2008, starting in entrepreneurship as well as being a person that has from the other part of the world, an immigrant to the United States, it was really challenging, and the third factor that really affected was I was a woman. So my goal at this point in my life is to bring in all these women that are looking for entrepreneurship opportunity and actually work in the beauty industry. What my experience really brings to the table is a lot of science and education and years of business experience in surviving two crashing economies. So I look forward to having you at my school at PMU in California and Austin, Texas, where I'm actually training you on permanent cosmetics, lash extensions, and any business classes that you might need to run your beauty salons. So permanent cosmetics is actually a very vast field. It is not a one-day class or a two-day class, certainly not at all. There's a lot of fundamentals that work with it. The fundamentals are very in detail, and it would also require you to spend more time at the school and be hands-on. So our first basic and introductory class, even though it's named as the Advanced Brow Creation, is a 5-day fundamental class that teaches you microblading, microshading, ombre, and hybrid brow creation. This class is the fundamentals of permanent cosmetics. It is indeed gives you the hands-on of set up your facility, how to start your social media, how to start marketing, how to start your name and business in this industry, and this is what we focus on. So apart from the 5-day fundamental class that teaches you the intro of permanent cosmetics as well as brows, we highly recommend taking our lip blush fundamentals and lip blush class, which is a little more advanced technique, but it entails in adding another service to your arsenal where you can start making money with a very popular service that is lip blush. After the lip blush, there is another curriculum that I highly recommend, and that is the Eyeliner Class. Eyeliner is one of the most popular service for women between 30s to 50s, and it is definitely one of those services that require a very skilled hand and skilled eye to be able to create something like that. So all these courses are designed to give you 100% attention in terms of the skill set as well as facility setup and also your licensing and practicing for your business. We in total at least expect you to have about 15 days together for all the classes and then another 15 days to have the apprenticeship program. So you're looking at about 30 days worth of investment to learn the entire curriculum. So my journey as an entrepreneur and a business person started in 2008 by opening an Indian grocery store in this area of Antioch. The Indian grocery store didn't do really well, but what I learned from that store was how to set up a business, and I actually quickly turned it around and I sold it, which ended up in a little bit of profit, but I never wanted to be in an industry that was so competitive and so cutthroat and so, not me. I finally discovered my passion, which was not a grocery store, obviously, it was a beauty salon, and that took me to a beauty aspect of this world, and I brought my science background as well as the beauty knowledge that I had, and I blended it into a permanent cosmetic and lash extension salon. So in 2010 I started a lash extension salon called Eye Candy, and I brought in permanent cosmetics with it. So in 2010 I started a salon called Eye Candy, and that salon was a service that was just purely based on eyes, and that was lash extensions and permanent cosmetics. The industry at that point, the economy in the industry was at an all-time low. However, my salons just did awesome and well, and from that point I grew them all over Bay Area, including Beverly Hills. What I really accomplished with that was working with stars, working with all different skin types, working with all types of nationalities, working with all types of aspects of communities. That brings me to a place where I have a lot of in-depth knowledge and experience with business aspect. So since I am predominantly an Asian woman, and I realize that this business is predominantly taken over by a lot of Asian women that are setting up their salons, either from Korea or Vietnam or these places, and India, and all these places that are coming in, and they want to start something that they passionately and thoroughly enjoy. So I launched an international student program where I'm enabling these students to come from different parts of the world and come here and stay here for a month and go through the program and learn the skill sets that I deliver to a lot of students in the United States. So in my school, you not only learn the skill set and the trade, but you also learn the business aspect of this industry. I coach all my students to develop and be highly active on social media. They want to learn how to do hashtags, they want to learn how to work TikTok programs and stuff like that, which really makes an entrepreneurship an exciting journey and a successful one. So as a part of the education and curriculum, my students are welcomed back to do apprenticeship program, which allows them to work on live models hands-on, obviously with all the licensing that is required. So at the moment, I have one of my students that is working from, her name is Minerva Bitar is here from
Salinas.
She's here from Salinas, Monterey, and she is here practicing her lip blush class that she just completed. And on a live model, she's going to do a lip blush procedure with a lip liner. Minerva is a successful business owner already in Monterey, and she is right now venturing off in the industry of permanent cosmetics, bringing lip blush as her main service.